Oh, giant, giant. I saw him eat. So I've made it to one of my favorite ponds of all time. I've caught some of my biggest largemouth ever at this pond, especially this time of the year. It's still only the first week in April, so water temps where I live in New Hampshire are still 43, 45 degrees at the most. Actually just went fishing a couple days ago and got completely skunked, and the water temps were about 42 degrees a few days ago. I'm thinking the water temps are gonna be anywhere from 43 to 45 degrees today. And the lure I decided to use to hopefully trick some of these largemouth is this chatterbait right here. This is a Z-Man chatterbait in fire craw color. And I don't know if you guys can see that little trailer, but the trailer I'm using today is a Megabass rock hog in clear red color. I thought this clear red color would be perfect on the back of the chatterbait. And to be honest with you guys, I haven't had much luck on red lures, but everybody and their mother says a red bait in the springtime works really well. So I'm hoping I can catch a couple fish on this chatterbait. That would be pretty sweet. And if that fire craw gets snapped off on a log, I have another fire craw chatterbait elite. And then I have another Z-Man chatterbait in the fire craw color, but this is a cross-eyes jig. Just comes kind of weedless is the biggest difference. But enough talking, let's get fishing. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning. I got here bright and early to beat everybody else. This place gets pretty hammered in the springtime, so to get here early, hopefully I can hook into those fish that some of the other people who come here later won't. All right, so I brought my waders with me too. Whoa. Wearing these waders are really gonna unlock some spots I otherwise wouldn't be able to fish. I also apologize for the sun, but unfortunately, this pond here only has one bank that's accessible, and unfortunately it just faces the sun in the morning time, so I'll do the best I can to stay out of the sun, but I don't have much of a choice. I already got my claw ripped off somehow. But these Megabass rock hogs have a super strong squiddy smell. And typically, I'm not a huge believer in scent, but when I'm trying to go as slow as I can with the chatterbait while still trying to keep it out of the weeds, I really do think that little bit of scent will help me a little bit in this cold water. Got one, finally. Oh, it's a bass. Only took probably like, I don't know, 10 casts in the same area right there, and he hit it. Could have been the bass that took the claw earlier, but not a bad way to start it. A little pounder on the little Z-Man chatterbait and fire craw. Goodbye, fish. Ouch! I didn't trip, you tripped. Got one. He thumped it. It's a nice bass too. Wow. Wow. He thumped it. Are you saying he doesn't want it? That chatterbait is all the way down in there. Man, off that log that's pointing up right there. Just had to change up my angle a little bit. That was probably my 15th cast. Off the tip of that log that you guys see right there. There she goes. Slowly. I hope you guys can see her right there. Well, so far, so meh. I've caught in 2 bass so far, and that second bass actually was a pretty good sized bass, about 2 pounds. And so far, everything I've caught has been on the Z-Man Chatterbait. This is just the original Chatterbait, $4.99. And I have been running it into rocks and sticks and whatnot. You actually can see the paint chipping off the blade right there. But I will say though, the hook on this is not super sharp anymore. And I didn't bring my hook file with me, but I still think it'll get the job done. At least I haven't got it snagged. One thing for sure that I like is I have caught 0 pickerel so far. Oh, giant, giant. I saw him eat. I saw him eat. Giant pickerel. Are you kidding? I got to see this fish eat. What? Look how big this pickerel is. Wow, this thing is basically a pike. Free. All right, pickerel's free. No, 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 no. Dang, there it goes. Look how big it is. It's still right there. I hope you guys can see him. It just took off. That was awesome. Unfortunately, I couldn't bring it to my good camera just because it flopped out of my hands, and I'm not just gonna give it a death grip just to show it on camera. So he flopped out of my hands, unfortunately, but well, overall, for it being so early spring in New Hampshire where I live, I had a pretty good day, and I'm not gonna lie, it was super cool seeing that pickerel eat the chatterbait underneath the water. And I did finish the day with only those 3 fish, those 2 bass, and then that 1 big pickerel at the end. And overall, I liked the chatterbait. It was $5. I thought the color did pretty well. Honestly, 3 fish isn't that bad in my opinion, especially because I'm not the best fisherman in the world. But I'm still not totally sold on the fire craw color, because I don't know, I could have tied on a green pumpkin chatterbait and caught 4 fish today. You never really know. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Peace.